Thank you for the opportunity to speak at Canola Week. My name is Dan Kraft, and I am the Operations and Supply Chain Leader for Merit Foods. I wanted to take this opportunity to give you a little bit more familiar background on Merit Foods, talk through our supply chain and how we collaborate with growers to bring seed from the farm all the way to our facility and ultimately producing food grade protein. Talk through a little bit of our extraction process, give you a feel for the steps that we take to turn canola into food grade protein, and also just give you a bit of an overview of our portfolio in terms of the both pea and canola proteins that we have available today. So in terms of, just move to the next slide. In terms of Merit Foods, we're a pretty young organization. We're 3 years old, and I can say that there's been a whirlwind of activity over the past 3 years. And in particular, myself, I joined the organization about 18 months ago. I'm just showing a picture of our facility. It is been built over the last 18 to 24 months. What was just a field outside of Winnipeg, Manitoba, is now the home of Merit Foods. I'm really excited to be able to bring the first company to bring food grade canola protein to the market. Really proud of this achievement. And we have built this facility. It's 94,000 square feet, and it is part of a 3-phased approach for our for Merit. Phase 1 is to be processing about 30 tons of canola and or pea. So we've completed phase 1. We're in the commercialization of the facility today. We're moving on to phase 2. And that will get us to 60,000 tons. And then phase 3 would be a doubling of that. And we would get to about 120,000 tons of pea and or canola. So lots of big plans in terms of expansion, but our focus right now is just executing on phase 1 and getting building a customer base and getting people excited as we are about canola proteins. Over the last 24 months, again, we built this facility. We've gone from a staff, I believe I was staff number 10 at Merit Foods, and now we're just over 110 employees. We've been building supply chains, partnerships with different growers across Western Canada, bringing in canola and pea, building sustainable and traceable supply chains from farm all the way to our finished products. It's been really exciting, and we're really very excited about where this is going and the partnerships that we've built to date. One of the things that we would love to be able to do is show people our facility, and in our times with COVID today, it has been less site visits and more virtual, but we have put a video together that I'd like to share with you today. Just kind of give you a feel for the Merit in our facility. Here it is. I hope you enjoyed a quick video, again, giving a bit of an overview of our facility. So one of the things that we've set up our business, we have our facility in Winnipeg, Manitoba. As I mentioned before, we're strategically located very close to both canola and pea in Western Canada. We built a facility, state-of-the-art equipment in terms of energy conservation, water preservation, and it's been a real focus for us to build a facility that can meet sustainable manufacturing practices, and we continue to focus on that as we grow. We are a Canadian-owned company that is centered in Winnipeg, and we're really excited about the opportunity to partner with farmers and purchasing their grain to be producing both canola and pea protein. So a Canadian solution. We have lots of customers who are interested in sourcing canola that was grown in North America and Canada, and we're able to provide that solution for customers. In terms of our supply chain, we have production contracts that we have with our grower partners. And on those contracts, we are building a supply chain where their farmer is making commitments in terms of purchasing certified seed, certain on-farm management practices, which is focusing on helping us meet some of the standards that we have of the canola protein that we're selling. So our canola today is glyphosate-free, it is gluten-free, it is soy-free, and it is non-GMO. So with that, there are certain requirements in terms of field practices and storage protocols to help us mitigate any risks in terms of meeting those certifications. We do extensive testing of our products, from harvest samples to up to 5 times the grain from our producer partners is sampled, just to ensure that we're meeting those strict requirements in terms of gluten, glyphosate, soy-free expectations with the customers. The grain is produced. We pull the grain from the farm. We generally like to manage the grain for our farmers in lots. Those lots can be different sizes, but we try to look at grain in 160-ton lots. We bring it into it with a partner, Patura Seeds, been fantastic to work with. They are a commercial cleaner. They've got a facility that's dedicated to merit. They're cleaning that seed and they are storing that seed at their site. We have about 1 month of storage at their facility. And once it's gone through all the testing, then we call it into our facility for further processing. We have about 2 weeks of storage at our facility. Product is produced, which I'll go through in a later slide, and then multiple quality tests before it's packaged and available to our customers to make plant-based different products using our proteins. What we want to reinforce is this is a fully traceable supply chain, where every 20 kg bag of protein that we are producing for our customers can be linked right back to the farm. So we have I mentioned those lots that we're bringing from the farm. We're tracing them right through our supply chain to our facility. And then every day when we're producing, we can tie back the product that we produce back to the farm that it was produced on. We have a unique production process, patented process for both canola and peas. And I just want to give kind of a brief overview with maybe a little bit more focus on the extraction process for canola for this presentation. As I mentioned earlier, the seed is stored in a bin at Merit, and as sort of a lot. So we'll call that a 160-ton lot. It is brought in. The first step of our production process is crushing that canola seed. The crushing of our canola seed is we're using cold press equipment. What we have, as we noticed, or what we're under, is that the protein in our canola meal, it can be damaged during hexane extraction when there's high heat on it. And really that the canola meal is the source of the protein for in the extraction process. So we do everything we can to minimize heat during the oil extraction. So we use cold press equipment, trying to keeping the temperatures under 55 degrees Celsius. So oil is a co-product that we sell, cold pressed canola oil, and we're selling that to customers in North America. And then I kind of want to focus on our patented processes, which really are the separation and the membrane filtration systems that we refer to as our wet process. So in this process, we are adding our canola meal into water with some additional products, patented products that help pull the protein from the canola meal. And so generally when you look at your canola meal, you have about 38 to 40% of your canola meal is protein. We're able to extract just over 50% of it. So what we want, another co-product of our facility from our process is canola meal. It has about 20% protein in it. And we're able to remove about half of that, and that is what flows through to the next step of the membrane filtration system. The membrane filtration is really looking at what is pulling out any of the impurities in the protein. We're able to through our technology to remove majority of the impurities and have a protein that is over 90% pure protein. Those impurities removing them will improve the taste, functionality of it, and just ensure that we're selling the highest purity protein to our customers. That filtration system then goes on. We dry the product with spray dryers. Missed a step here. It's packaged and then it's off to our customers where they're producing different innovative products with our plant-based proteins. So just a very high level overview of our production process that we've been working through over the last few years. In terms of our portfolio, I would say we have sort of kind of divided into two. We have our non-GMO canola, our non-GMO pea, and then we actually combine the two. And we have a non-GMO, our Merit Pro solutions, where we take there's a lot of functionality with our pea protein that works really well with our canola protein, and we have those Merit Pro, so those blended solutions that we can offer our customers as well. In terms of the product portfolio for pea, we have two products. One's called Peazazz. It's a 90% pure protein, very soluble. Really, is a really good additive to beverages like plant-based milks, yogurts, and cheeses. Peazazz is a product that is a really good fit for protein bars, ready-to-drink protein powders. Peazazz is just over 80% pure. 100% of our canola proteins are over 90% pure protein. We have Purine HS. HS stands for highly soluble. I can tell you it makes a great plant-based ice cream. We've had a number of recipes, and we have customers currently today that are using it in their ice cream recipes. So we have ice cream. It also helps add some complaints that on the plant-based protein bars as they become very rigid. It also can add to deal with that issue, and it's got a great taste for protein bars. So you have Protein HS, it's got high whipping characteristics, and then again, why it's a good fit for ice cream. And then you have this Purine G. G stands for gelling, which really got some gelling characteristics. So when we look at plant-based burgers and meat alternatives, Purine G is a really good fit, great taste, and a really good fit in those segments. So you have these two proteins, and that's one thing that I probably failed to mention is our extraction process is we're splitting the different proteins because the different proteins have very different functional properties and the applications that can be used in. So in canola, we have our HS protein and our G protein. So what Puritin C is really just combining the two. Where we've seen some strong fits is people have been using Puritin C as an egg replacer in a lot of baking, cookies, pancake mixes. There's been a really strong fit there as well. So we have our P portfolio with BSAS and BSAC. We have our canola Puritin portfolio with HS, G, and Puritin C. And then, as I mentioned before, Merit Pro can be just a blend of the two for different functional properties. So that's a bit of an overview of our portfolio. And I just want to take this opportunity to thank everyone for this opportunity to participate in Canola Week. And I look forward to further discussions. And thanks again. All the best.